Today we're working on a 2003 Chevy S10 with a 6-liter engine, 4.3. The Chevy Blazer, Sonoma, S10 Pickup, S10 Blazer, all of them have the same engine. This vehicle was purchased based on the fact that it has an overheating issue. I checked the car, it didn't have no overheat whatsoever, and what I had actually, it was misfiring. So we found out that one of the spark plugs was broken. So after replacing it, the truck ran well. Now the truck was still having an ABS and a brake light and an airbag light, and both of them intermittent. The airbag is actually disappears and comes back, but the brake, you know, more steady. Recently it started having a misfire again. By the way, all the procedures that I did before, I filmed them, but I didn't think it's something important to post or share. So, but from now on, I think we have some serious issues that I think need to be shared with you guys. Now, as a lot of you guys know, this is a Chevy. So when you say Chevy, you smell fuel. Chevy is known of having a weak fuel system, starting from the fuel pump, wiring harnesses, injectors, name it. Anything has to do with the fuel when it comes to Chevy is weak. The first thing that break in a truck. And so today we are working. I scanned the vehicle before, and I'm gonna show you guys what I found. I'm gonna scan it again actually, and I intended to start here at the moment of auto detect, because I've done this before, and look at the funny thing that's gonna happen right now. I love the auto. Auto is a great device. Look, it auto detected the VIN number, but now car name, Envoy XL, Trailblazer XL. None of these cars have a 4.3 engine. They are a Chevy, GMC and a Chevy, but none of them has a 4.3. They have a 4.2, not a 4.3. So again, I love the auto, but the auto has a, you know, sometimes it has a duh moment. That's what I call it. Anyway, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just pick up, it's a Chevy S10, so I'm gonna go with, because it's a 4-door, I'm gonna go with Chevy Extended 4-speed automatic. Yes. Okay, transmission, what, transfer case. Okay, that's I don't know, to be honest with you guys. 1-speed active, 2-speed active, electric shift, manual shift, or 2-wheel drive. Now this has the electrical 4x4 system, so I don't know, I'm not an expert, but what I'm going to do is I'm gonna go with electric. Dual zone, manual, automatic. I'm gonna go with manual. It's not a dual zone, but anyway, I'm not worried about the AC system now. So yeah, we're gonna go with Trailblazer Extended. Now diagnose. Let's do a full scan. I'm gonna pause and come back when it's done scanning. So we end up with 7 modules. This is our check engine light, this is our ABS brake light, and this is our airbag light. Oh, okay, sorry about that. check engine, 2 fault codes, and ABS brake and airbag. Let's start with the engine. This is our first video. If this will be a long video, I'm gonna split it to 2 or 3 based on the repair. Now, trouble codes, read codes. Current history. P0200 and P0300. P200 injector control circuit. P300, of course, because of the 200. The 200 is causing the 300, the multiple misfire. So we are going to attack the P0200 for now. No freeze frame data. Go back. Engine life data. Fuel trim. Let's go to misfire data. Under misfire counters. Okay. Alright, so now we have a direction. See, the most important thing is direction in any repair. You have to know where to start, how you start your journey with the repair. That's what I learned from, great YouTubers. So right now I think we're in a correct direction. We have a misfire in cylinder number 3. Now the reason why I think it's not an ignition, because we have the P200, so it has something to do with the injector. These engines, the 4.3, are known of having bad, what I call it, the spider, the injector spider system, and it's available OEM, aftermarket, and there's a lot of videos about replacing it. I mean, I did a little study before making this video, so I'm gonna try to see if this is our case. I'm not familiar with the system. I haven't worked on one of these spiders before. This will be, my first time learning it, me and you guys together. I'm pretty sure, a lot of you guys have experience better than me watching this video. They know about it. They might watch me doing a mistake or saying something wrong. I would really appreciate it if you correct me in the comments. And some other, guys have no clue of the system, just like me right now, and we're trying to learn it together. So right now we have a misfire in cylinder number 3. Let us go to the computer, see about the P0200, and see which direction, what we're gonna do, if there is any wiring harness that we can probe into, see what trigger the injectors, why this cylinder 3 is not being triggered, and we'll take it from there. Okay, so it is something I'm familiar with. It says the control module enables the appropriate fuel injector pulse for each cylinder. Ignition voltage is supplied to the fuel injectors. The control module controls each fuel injector by grounding the control circuit via a solid state device called a driver. This is inside the computer. The driver is inside the computer. They're responsible for grounding the fuel injectors. The control module monitors the status of each driver. If a control module detects an incorrect voltage for the commanded state of the driver, a fuel injector control DTC set. Conditions for running the DTC. The engine is running. The engine voltage is between 6 and 18, which we have. I just replaced the battery, by the way. Control module detects an incorrect voltage. This is the conditions for setting the DTC, the P200. The control module detects an incorrect voltage on the fuel injector control circuit. Okay, as far as I know, that wrong voltage that incorrect voltage could be caused by a faulty injector or open circuit or grounded, I mean not grounded, I mean short to ground circuit. So far I'm happy that it's not something complicated that I'm not gonna be able to, you know, figure. I'm gonna read with you guys, so I'm gonna just leave it like that. You know, probably some of you guys don't have all data, so I'm just gonna stop right here. You guys can pause and use the information. Let me scroll down. Now on this side there's a procedure to how to diagnose it. Okay, let me zoom in one more time. Let me make this bigger. Now I am going to, let me see if I can get the stand. Do I need the stand or just hold on. Okay, so I think this is better, steadier, better than my shaky hand. We did this, so go to step 2. Clear DTC with scan tool, either the normal operating temperature, monitor the misfire. We already did this. This is yes, right? This is yes. The first column is yes, the first column no. Any of the counters incrementing, that's it, yeah. Disconnect the fuel injector harness, connect, turn on the ignition with engine off, probe the ignition 1 voltage circuit of the fuel injector that corresponds to the misfire cylinder with a test lamp that is connected to a good ground. Electric connector, illuminate. If it's yes, go to 5. Connect the injector test lamp between control circuit and the injector 1 voltage circuit of the affected injector. Crank the engine, does the lamp. Okay, so basically it is just checking the power, constant power, and the ground to the injector, and you know, seeing if it's getting power and ground. If it is, then the injector is bad. If it's not, then you have to look before the injector. My bad. Yeah, we're gonna test the control circuit of the effective fuel injector for an open and a short to voltage preferred. Circuit testing, wire repair procedure. Test the control circuit injector for short or ground. Okay, replace the effective fuel injector. Complete the replacement. Okay, I'm gonna pause here to pull the wiring diagram for the injectors. If you guys want to know how to get to the fuel injector diagram on all data, you go to diagrams, electric diagrams, and then you go down to, actually, hold on, I think it's either engine performance or powertrain management right here, and then system diagrams. Now these diagrams, you start, you know, viewing each one individually until you get to the diagram that you want it, which is the fuel injection. I started with 1 and I skipped the few. The 1 is the you know, the powers and grounds for the computer. 2 is pressure and temperature. 3 is math and VSS. oxygen sensors. Number 4. Number 5 is ignition system and sensors. Number 6 is fuel pump control. Number 7 is fuel control, fuel injector control. I just got a phone call. I'm gonna have to stop here. Okay, so these are the 6 injectors. 1, 3, 2, 5, 4, 6. I don't know if this is the firing order or not, but see, each injector, actually, let's work on this one. Fuel injector number 3. This is the suspect one. Each injector got, you know, two lines. The first one comes from here, hot and run and start, and this ACM1 fuse 15 amp. I assume this is good. The reason why, because all the other injectors working fine and only one is misfiring, so I'm not gonna even bother to check this, or I will. I don't know. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Let's have some confidence. This line is good. Actually, no, I was wrong. Why? Because it could have a problem here, because there is a wire, individual wire, between this harness and this injector, and this could be affected. So I'll take my statement back, and I will definitely check both pins, the positive, which is hot and run and start, and the negative, the ground, which is grounded from the ECM, the PCM in this case, PCM. Now we are going to be looking for C2 right here, and C1. C2 is going to have the pink wire, hot and run and start. That's C2, and C1 is going to have a pink and black, which is pulse when you crank. What is that? C1 68 light green, C2 68 black. Okay, C1 is light gray and C2 is black, light gray and black. Now we need to locate those two. I'm gonna take a picture for this. I'm gonna take a picture of this to have it on my phone for easy access when I go to the vehicle. Okay, so we found more information here. This should be a harness related to fuel injection. They call it central SFI. I think this is what they call it, like in the streets, the spider, because it looks like a spider, you know, a centerpiece and then some arms from it, 6 arms coming out of it. That's the fuel injectors. But anyway, we're interested in knowing A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. There's no I, J, K, L, M. So right here says fuel injector 3 control. Fuel injector 3 control, which is pink and black. That's the one on the C2. So I think this is the C2 connector, and it says black here, so that makes sense. If you guys interested, this is the other part of it. Oh, you know what? This might be C1 and C2. I'm not sure. I don't know. No, it can't be. Anyways, so we have fuel injector 5 control, initial voltage 1. Okay, so let's locate this connector and see if we have a pulse in C, which is A, B, C. C is right here. I wasn't able to find any reference to the location of the harness on all data, so I figured I'd give it a shot and look on the engine itself and see what we can find. And looking at here, these are the 2 fuel lines, and I saw this cover, so I had to pull this lock and mechanism out. Okay, and I pulled the cover away and I found our harness. So again, let me go back to that diagram. We have diagram, electric diagram, power management, number 7. Okay, we're looking for, and I think this is a C1, C2, but we'll find out anyways. We are looking for pink and black and pink, pink and black and pink. Which I think all of them pink. Oh my god. Big. This is pink and black, but the other side is not pink, it's greenish, green and black. So we're looking for pink and black, and the other side is pink. Alright, let me get a better angle, better setup. Okay, I'm zoomed into the place. Hopefully you guys see. Tilt it up a little bit. Okay, I think now it's good. So we have black, pink, pink. Actually, they are labeled A, B, C, D, E, F, and then the back G, H, I. Sorry, no I. We said H, J, K, L, M. And we were looking for. Actually, they are even labeled on the blue. The blue things. Anyways. Pink and black. Alright, let me go see which one was it. So it's a C and D. Pink and black and pink, these two. So the C is the ground, the pink and black, and the D is the constant battery voltage. So if I have any doubt, I would have it on the pink and black. Let me see what happens if I remove this blue cover. What do I have under? Well, actually, nothing. I can remove it for better probing. So, tape. opening the tape on the back of this cover to remove it out of the way and to have a better access to the wiring. See, right here. So if we have a signal here, ground signal, while cranking, that means the computer is good, wiring integrity is good, we have a bad injector, and then we need to buy a spider. Okay, I'm zoomed in right now to the scope. I have it on volt DC reading, 20 volt and 50 millisecond. Let's try it. First I have my negative to the battery negative for body, and we are going to check the D, which is black. Sorry, pink, my bad. Pink. D. Let's see if we have 12 volt. Now the key is on, of course. Let me just make sure. The key's on. I'm gonna have to use something else. Okay, my this was not good. It wasn't reaching, so I had to use another one. And let's do 50 volt. And now we have 12 volt. Key on. Let me do key off. Zero. Key on. As I said, I didn't have to check this one, but you know what, no, I should. Now it's good. Each one, because they're individual at some point. They're fed individually. Now we're going to change polarity and check the other one, the most important one. See if we have a pulse from the computer. So we're going to check ground. I'm going to switch this lead to positive, and I'm going to, this is what I'm using. This is what I'm using. I got them from eBay. They're cheap. They came from China. The whole kit like $6. They came with like 16 pins and five different yellow colors. So now we are on the pink and black, which is C. Pink and black, that one right here. All the way down. And it's 0. It should be, a pulse. I have a trigger right here. It should be a pulse when I crank. Okay, so it's not a good wave for me as an injector pulse. Alright, now we're going to show you a known good, which is any other injector. All of them are fine. We're going to go with injector number 1, and the ground side of it is F. So I'm going to probe on F. Actually, I have to move that blue thing, the blue cover. Let me see if B is. A is injector number 5. So we're going with A, just, you know, make it easy on us. Easy and quick. This should be a known good injector pulse for the 4.3 Chevy engine. Okay, I think my probe is not. Oh my positive. Okay. I know I keep doing this backwards, but it's okay. Alright, let me switch it. There you go. I had the RAV4 video. The whole video was, you know, backwards. I mean, I don't care, but as long as you guys know the repair. But anyways, this is what it is. So this is a known good injector pulse. At least we know right now our computer is good, our wiring is good. And thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Appreciate your time. If you like the video, you know, give it a like. If you don't like it, give it a dislike. Tell me what you don't like about it so I correct it in the future. And I hope you enjoy it.